like I said, the company as a whole, there's just a lot of things that needs to be worked on. Maybe there needs to be some type of exercise, regarding this. And I thought it was just me. In the beginning, when I first got hired, I was just in a space where I'm like, wow, I'm back home. My partner at the time was in San Diego. I ended up leaving first so I could try to get things set up for him to come over. So that was the plan, and evidently it worked out. However, getting 3 interviews, the first interview was through Zoom, second interview was in person, and then the third interview was like a last minute thing. I had to meet with the owner of the company. It's a family owned business for 4th generation now, I think. So everything went well and it was great. And I had worked for, the previous job I had back in San Diego. I was a store manager for a family-owned company. So, I've already experienced that before, but with this job, I had no idea how huge they were. I mean, they're I thought it was just a small office, and that's what it was. They got a lot going on. They got farms in other countries, and they got new truck companies and all this. So I mean, the company is really huge as a whole, and they're really doing it. So I think in the beginning, that's what attracted me to this company, because I thought that getting into this job, I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Like, I'm learning something new other than retail. And I did everything in retail, from a sales associate to I was in a visual team. I did that for a while. I was a key holder at a few different companies. I was a co-manager, operations manager, store manager, and it ended there. So I was ready to embark on something new, something different. I like to learn. I love knowledge. I like furthering myself as a person, just, my skill sets and everything. I've always been, I guess, ambitious in that way. So getting into this company really meant a lot at that time, because a new position, a new title, something new to put on my resume. I'm not one to hop from job to job to job. I don't really like doing that. But if a job really affects like your mental health, you're just not happy. You may even be depressed. And I mean, it differs for different people. I know every job comes with stress, but let's just be clear. I don't really think that we were made for handling a whole lot of stress, whether if it's mental stress, physical stress. Like, we're just not, like, there's no reason why we should be pushed to the capacity, to the point where it affects our anxiety. We might be having mental breakdowns and shit. And I've been thankful that I've never got pushed to that point. But I've always felt like if a job no longer serves me in a way where I feel like I'm, not appreciated, or the money is not right, I never complained. I just, I changed my circumstance. I find a new job. And usually every job that I got was either a level up in position or something new. So I've always been, I guess, fortunate that way. As far as this job, my position with this company, I'm a sales account assistant. So I support the account managers on my team. And I mean, it's something new. I'm learning. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I make some mistakes and everything, and I'm learning from it. So, that's how you grow, you learn. But at this job right now, I don't even want to put it all on this job. I just think that I'm at a point right now, through my years of being in the workforce, just led up to the point of where I'm at, where I'm tired of working for people. I think, we are dealt with certain cards in the workforce where you may love the people that you work with, but then the pay sucks, or the pay is really, 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 really awesome, but then the people suck. That's really, That's really what it is. I mean, I guess maybe it's kind of rare that you can find both, but you know, for me, I'm on a different path. Every day, I want to be in control of my time. That is the best way that I can say it. And traveling 2 hours to work, working 8 hours a day, maybe 9, traveling back home 2 more hours, that just takes 12 hours of my day. That is just so unnecessary. I know you may look at me or hear what I'm saying and be like, the fuck are you talking about? But I think within my message, I think my message is clear. I think whoever is, you know, going through the same thing would understand exactly what I'm talking about. I have to start being intentional about paving the way of seeking that freedom. And for me, the freedom is just having more time, you know, for myself, more time for my partner, more time for my friends, more time for my family. We put so much time into companies. You're not valued. I'm not even going to go into the finance part because my finances, I can tell you right now, I need improvement. I need a change. I need to do something different because I'm burnt out. You know, I'm really burnt out of, you know, just struggling. I guess for a while, I never took the time to really think about it. But now that I am, it's just, I'm tired. I'm really just tired of just everything. Like in terms of the day to day, you know, I'm so grateful that I'm able to wake up in the morning, because on a day-to-day basis, some people weren't able to do that. I am grateful to have breath in my body and to be able to wake up and call, you know, people in my life and say I love you to them. But I do think that we have to be fulfilled in every part of our lives. And there's a part of my life right now that is not fulfilled. And that part is my schedule and my time. So I think with this job, I'm not at a point, and you know, it's so funny, today I was actually talking to a coworker and I found myself talking to her for about like an hour about this outside of the building, and me and her were on the same wavelength, and I think I might have made like a new friend at work. It's just crazy, you know. We have to be aware. We have to be aware of our mental health. My last job taught me that. That's why I'm so determined to not put my time into a job like that, or have a job take so much of my time. Maybe it's just a millennial way of thinking. I'm just doing what I get paid for. I don't want to do any more than what my job description requires. And I know in today's workforce, that's not always real, because I think jobs try to cross-train and have everybody learn everything. But look, whatever was on my job description, that is what I'm getting paid to do. I'm not interested in going above and beyond and doing extra shit, especially if it doesn't especially if it doesn't come with, you know, extra coin. Some companies will try to take advantage of that and be like, oh, well, he's willing or she's willing to do more and I don't have to put out. No, I'm tired of trading my time for money. So if I got to put more time into shit, you better give me more money, more coin. I think it's kind of funny that I said that, because to be honest with you, it's really not about the money. I have to be more intentional about having more freedom of time. So who knows, maybe you will see this video on YouTube, and thanks for listening to me and my crazy rant of, well, it's not crazy, it's really important. I think there are so many of us that feel the way that I do, and they just don't know how to go about making that change. But you know what? We got to start somewhere, right? You guys have a wonderful 4th of July holiday. Please be safe. Have a good time, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, so let me know what you thought about the video that I recorded back in July in the comments below. What do you think? Was I way too honest? Was I way too real about it? To be honest, if I was, it's okay. That's what my channel is about. So I just want to be transparent as possible. I think for a while I wasn't really honest with myself to how I've been feeling, and it felt good to really express that. It felt good to really just be vulnerable and to really put out, all the things that have been bothering me and still is. I have to say I'm very committed to working on making this change in my life. For so many years, I thought chasing money was the way to go. And it's that type of mentality that you really can't help to have, especially when you're living in New York. New York is very expensive. It's a beautiful place. It's my home. I love it here, but it's hard to just thrive. I had to really get real with myself to understand that, what I thought I wanted in the last 10, 12 years, it's really not what I want now. I just care to really have freedom. And, freedom looks different for everyone. It really does. For me, I just want to have better control of my time. That's it. That's the best way that I can put it. I'm just at a point where clocking in from 8 to 5 and being micromanaged by the people that I work for is just not something that I want to continue doing. I don't think it's productive. I have to be honest about that. I had to be truthful about that. And I also have to start making change for myself. But anyway, enough ranting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, please, please like and subscribe. And see you in the next video.